Curiously, the Bank of England has decided to hold interest rates at 5.25%. That is with inflation standing currently at 4% after a brief rise from 3.9% due to the increase in tobacco duty set out by Jeremy Hunt recently. This was arrived at by the MPC, that is the Bank of England's Monetary Policy Committee, composed of 9 members through a 3-way split vote. That is something that is rare from an organisation and a committee that has often been accused of complacency and groupthink. It is the first 3-way split vote since 2008, and I believe that the 3-way split vote occurred because the UK's inflation problem is complex, tricky and difficult. Different parts of inflation are being and not being affected by the aggressive tightening in monetary policy that we have seen. Generally, the consensus is that inflation is falling quite rapidly, and forecasts and economists are expecting inflation to fall to the Bank of England's 2% target briefly, may only touch it, but briefly fall to 2% in April. Andrew Bailey has stated this may not be permanent and rates will have to be tightened until this is permanent in a bid to manage expectations of any future interest rate cuts. This is in stark contrast to the sticky services and core inflation figures, which are both significantly ahead of the headline rate of CPI, and highlights how difficult the problem is for the MPC, and allow us to understand why there was a rare 3-way split vote. The markets are pricing in rate cuts, although have rallied strongly, as has the sterling, as has the pound against foreign currencies on the forex markets, because there were 2 hawkish members of the MPC who actually voted unexpectedly for rate rises. So it's a good environment for businesses to invest in, and the sterling has rallied as business confidence and stability goes up. All of this, though, is at the expense of the general economy. Of course, the economy is slowing, and the Bank of England actually confessed that the economy may hit a technical recession in the near future. And I believe we are beginning to see the battle between the Bank of England and the Treasury, where Jeremy Hunt has said and set out that he wants to see taxes cut. Andrew Bailey warns if these are inflationary, which of course inevitably they will be in some form, one or another, he will have to tighten monetary policy, so much of the benefits of any tax cuts will actually be offset.